Stakira deza mapai, nina matema koshash. Please, baba, manzi yako, I ain't giving a fuck. All this liquor got me drowning, feeling like crying emojis. You can see me, I'm like Josie Noel, be acting a movie. Me and your girl on a movie, watching Netflix, what we telling. I got some crazy flows, the one that you cannot imagine. Kitty, kitty, bam, bam, she suck my dick at titties. I do not follow my jangy, that she do not kinda console me. I get me a cushy and I spend my money on sipping some Henny. Me and you ain't not the same, from coffee to soup, I got different. When you nico when you club, me chapa cognac in my flush. Mi Singapurika mezani, mimi na mbogi ya pao. Stakira deza mapai, nina matema koshash. Tuliza baba, we manzi yako, I ain't giving a fuck. When you nico kwenye club, me chapa cognac in my flush. Mi Singapurika mezani, mimi na mbogi ya pao. Stakira deza mapai, nina matema koshash. Tuliza baba, we manzi yako, I ain't giving a fuck. Young nigga banging some more ladies that on my penny they sleeping. I want me get at the gas, the bounce like Metro be booming. Me in the ghetto I'm moving. We singers think I'm a cool kid. I saw these niggas be tripping, all of them bitches they high on some cookies. Ita wanjiko njoroge tungo na money wateni my baby. Wanna do what to my moshi, macho minyanya kawako sokoni. Wanna day chapa konyaki kama mnazi lewa chakari. Cheki na bonga binesti, mindo mgonjwa ite daktari. Kwenye niko kwenye club, na chapa konyaki my flush. Mi Singapurika mezani, mimi na mbogi ya pao. Stakira deza mapai, nina matema koshash. Tuliza baba, we manzi yako, I ain't giving a fuck. Kwenye niko kwenye club, na chapa konyaki my flush. Mi Singapurika mezani, mimi na mbogi ya pao. Stakira deza mapai, nina matema koshash. Tuliza baba, we manzi yako, I ain't giving a fuck. I ain't giving a fuck. I ain't giving a fuck. Please, baba, we manzi yako, I ain't giving a fuck. Kwenye club, na chapa konyaki my flush. Singapurika mezani, mimi na mbogi ya pao. Usako chiteka bwinga umubelela jerasi Usako akure ko yumba umubelela jerasi Umebela mushi ukawada musako adebula Jerasi ni poisoni Jerasi ni ufiti Jerasi ni poisoni Jerasi ni ufiti Umebela mche ukawada mzako Adedabula Sima watu wa mazi mumebele na jerasi Jerasi Tamba kuli kwenda Kulirekelele Kusunda bwina mtiwaka Kulirekelele Anko Majirango jerasi Anti Majirango jerasi Simumebela kwino Kubona mwe
Hello, good morning, Samuel. I can see you already in the broadcast today. How are you doing? How's your Friday going? Samuel, it's 56 minutes past 1 p.m. here in Nairobi. I bet your place it's already morning. So welcome, guys, for today's show. This is the African Diary Show. Today with me, your host, Kate Ndongo. And today being on a Friday, I hope you have those positive vibes. I hope you have those hyping vibes, because on Fridays I really wait for Fridays, because on Fridays is when you get okay, it's when the work week comes to an end, and it's when you start celebrating your weekends. It's the beginning of your weekends. It's the end of the work week and the beginning of the weekend. So me, I usually celebrate my Fridays very well, and on Fridays you'll find me wearing dresses. Because on Friday we have to look good. It's the party mood, but even though you're not partying, it's a welcoming Friday in a good way. So I hope your Friday is going well. Mine is going well. And yeah, Samuel, you're telling it's morning there. Yeah, of course it's morning, because okay. So guys, this is the African Diary Show. Today with me, your host Kendongo, and you can interact with me on our social media pages. We have an Instagram page or an Instagram account at the African Diary 2021, and we also you can also interact with us on our Twitter page at the Black Hot Fire. Have a Facebook account at Black Hot Fire. You can also call us in at on 0754 402 730. Sorry. And you can also keep your comments coming. Tell me where you're watching us from. Tell me how you're enjoying the show, or how is the show. You can also tell me what to do to make the show better. And as Kid told me, I'll stop. I have to learn to stop saying I'm trying to learn. I just forgot. Sorry about that. But anyway, so today being on a Friday, I hope your day is going well. It's going as planned, and mine is going well. Yeah, I can't complain. The weather today is a little bit cold, but we're thankful for the weather. It's not sunny. It's not rainy. So we're thankful for the weather. I said this is my favorite weather, so I'm very grateful. And today I don't have my bucket hat on, as Kim keeps making fun of me. So today I decided to show off my dreadies. Too bad they are too small to be shaken, but anyway, it's fine. They will grow. So before we start our show today, let's get to hear some positive quotes, just to make us or to help us to keep pushing through the day, to help us go through our okay, we might someone you're saying you see that. I don't understand why you make fun of the bucket hats, because I just love I love the bucket hats very much. But anyway, it's fine. Yeah, you're telling me it's a nice hat. Thank you, Samuel. So today I have some motivational quotes, or a best day quotes for today. And I have this one that reads this way: I hope you take the courage to pursue your dreams. Uh, I hope you take the courage to overcome your fears, your challenges that you may overcome through the day, your challenges that you may overcome through the weekend. And yeah, I hope you take the courage to overcome them, or to pursue your dreams. And I also have some days are better than others, but every day can be the best day of your life by giving thanks. Yeah, always be grateful for new days. Be grateful for everything. Be grateful for even being alive, because being alive alone is a privilege. So always be grateful for everything. And today I have a nice or an amazing topic for you. But before that, we'll be taking a short musical break. Then we'll be back in a few. And before that, Hello,
Good
Keith.
morning there, Kate. No
Good
bucket hat.
morning.
No bucket hat today.
No pocket hats today.
Okay.
How are you, Keith?
I'm good. How are you today, Katie?
I'm well. How's your morning?
It's okay. It's going all right. It's okay.
Oh, that's nice. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. So today I wanted us to talk about the African culture,
Okay.
its importance, and what are the values of the African culture.
I'm
Keith.
listening to you, Kate. I'm listening.
Oh,
Okay. I'm listening.
I'm I'm waiting for your reply, and I'm like, kid is not talking.
No, I'm listening. As you said, and what are its values? I'm listening.
Okay, fine. Uh, so you came in when I said you were going for a musical break, but it's nice. So we'll
Okay,
not
but
go for
you
the
can still do
break.
your you can still do your musical break if you want to, Kate. It's good. It, it's okay.
Okay, fine. Let me find some good music to play you then. Uh-huh. Oh, well.
Yeah, it is a nice hat, Samuel. Yeah, I just making fun of Kate. I like the way she says it. My buck, my bucket hat for the
My
sunlight.
bucket hat. I love bucket hats very much.
I never ever heard it called a bucket hat, so that's why I liked it. It was funny. I never heard it called that.
Okay, that
I never heard it referred to as a bucket hat, so it made me laugh.
okay. We'll be back in a short okay.
Give you like time for my back. Trust me, I will run you my day. You don't love me more like I got. You be like, say, I like to be shocky in my body. You be like, say, baby, I like to be shocky in my body. Let me feel your sexy touch all over me. Give me nicely all over me. I know you your love all over me. Give me plenty all over me. Let me feel your sexy touch all over me. Give me nicely all over me. I just feel your love all over me. Give me plenty all over me. I feel running I am good. I feel running I am good. I let me love you now. I feel running I am good. Let me dance, super. And let me love it, you're super. Everybody dance, super. Oh, you're dancing, you're super. I said, let me dance, super. I said, the rhythm, you're sweeter. You tell me, instead of it, I like them. I said, the dance, you're super. Each love it. I love the sweet and passion love. This your love now, this your love and I take that. Super and sweet, no money killer. I made the Tracy, I think this year. From my land to America. My love for you, baby, no go scatter. He no go scatter. He no go scatter. He no scatter. He no scatter. Sexy touch all over me. Give me, I will feel your love all over me. Give me plenty all over me. Let me feel your sexy touch all over me. Give me nicely all over me. I will feel your love all over me. Give me plenty all over me. I feel me, I am good. I feel me.
Hey, welcome back, guys. Hello, Kid. That was that was Ikebe Super with Joseph. Is it Joseph? That was Ikebe Super. It's called All Over Me. It's a nice Welcome guys back to the show. This is the African Diary with me, your host Kate Ndongo. And on today's show, I said that we'll be learning more about the African culture, the importances of the African culture. We'll also get to see what are the values of the African culture. So guys, keep it black hot fire. Don't touch that button, please. And Samuel, I can see you're tuned in. Thank you for taking your time to join us on the broadcast today. And for those who are keeping tuning, please keep your comments coming so that I can big up you guys and I can read your comments as well. Before we start with the I will start with the African culture in Africa. What are some of these African culture we have in Africa? And it's on Wednesday we were talking about the African culture. Actually, from Monday we've been talking about African culture. That's when we got to see the Khoi son, the son of the South Africa. Sorry. And we talked about the son of South Africa, the Dembele. We have the Maasai in Kenya. Yeah, we talked about those people, but we didn't touch more about their culture. So that's why I said today we must talk about the African cultures.
You're talking about also
And
about the
we have the
Madabi.
Maasai.
Who was that in Niger?
Yes.
The Madabi or something like that.
Yes. Yeah. And we have the likes of Maasai in Kenya and Tanzania, the Himba of Northwest in Namibia. We have Zulu of South Africa, Bushmen or San or Khoi San of South Africa. We talked about them on Wednesday. Kid, do you remember?
We talked about their clicking.
Yeah, they are clicking sound. Yeah, we also talked about the Dembele
and we had Shepherd from South Africa who said that's not clicking, that's their language. Okay, Shepherd, calm down, brother. Go ahead, Kate.
Okay, we also talked about the Southern or the Dembele in South Africa. Do you remember about their weddings and their traditional weddings?
Yes, I do. I thought their weddings looked lovely, and I remember also we talked about up in Kenya, some tribes up there talking about the spitting, and I said I don't want to have nothing to do with the spitting at all.
I can see you remembering the bad things.
Yeah.
Okay, we also have the Samburu in northern Kenya, but today we will look at Samburu in northern Kenya because we've already seen the Dembele, the Khoisan, the San, the people of South Africa. We'll just look at the Himba of Northwest in Namibia and Samburu in northern Kenya.
Okay.
Samuel is saying that he heard that there is a fire that at the Pizza Lab in Madrid.
You know that there is a fire at the they burned it down to the ground. Yeah, it is Samuel. They burned it, but I think they've only burned it down to the ground. I think the individuals that burned it down because the Japanese who didn't want to be genocided had their scientists go in and start looking at what's in this, you know what, that we cannot say. And you know it's full of all kind of poisons. The Japanese said, whoa, Jack. So I think that I think the powers that be, Samuel, burnt it down to try to say that, oh, well, there's nothing to see here. You can't prove that we've been putting you know what in this shit. Because the Japanese had come out and stopped it. They said there would be no more vaccines of this shit in Japan at all. So they've gone back now to AstraZeneca. Go ahead. Go ahead, Katie.
I'm saying I'm saying I wasn't aware about that. But thank you, Samuel, for passing the news.
Yeah, they said that they were going to use hydrochloroquine and ivermectin now. They were going to start using ivermectin over Japan. They weren't going to they weren't going to no longer give their people these poisons because their scientists went in and looked underneath it and said, "Oh shit, that's what's in this shit." See, I thought most companies. I'm pretty sure the Rothschilds control Japan, so I'm wondering how they are now telling the truth. So I know the Rothschilds controlled Japan years ago too, so I don't know. I'm like, are the Japanese like saying, fuck that, you're not going to genocide us all? I don't know what the deal is, but they're like, no. We're not going to give our people no more of this shit. Hell no. So, they had a big press conference in Japan saying this shit is poison. Mm-hmm. It is deadly. It's a bioweapon. That was the Japanese, because the Japanese scientists said, this is a bioweapon. We're not giving our people this shit.
That was nice, I guess. Yeah, and we were talking about the African culture. Samuel is saying he's wondering, but
yeah, he's
anyway, let's continue.
But what he's saying, Katie, is that the war is controlled by a few small people, Katie. They own every country. So to hear the Japanese come out and tell the truth about what's happening is surprising. Like, they're going off script, Katie. So we're like, are they like saying forget it, and they're gonna just start telling the truth because they're going off script? Like you hear the lies in Kenya, the lies in Nairobi, the lies in Nigeria, the lies in America, the lies in South Africa. You hear the complete lies on the news. The Japanese are saying, fuck that. We're not going to tell no more of these lies. We're going to tell the truth. So we're like, whoa, what's going on? We wonder, are the Japanese stepping out of line? Are they saying, we're not going to allow you to genocide us? So that's what we're trying to find out. That's what Samuel was asking. Because what your friend took, everybody taking anything, it's the cause, you know what, Kate? You can't say it because they own YouTube. It's the cause, let's say it's the cause of dirt nap. It's to cause people to take a dirt nap. That's what these shots are. You go ahead, Katie.
Yeah. And I said that we'll be talking about the Himba of where did I say the Himba from? Himba of the Northwest in Namibia. And
all right.
Himba people are especially women. Himba people, especially women, are famous for covering themselves with they call it ojize paste, a cosmetic mixture of butterfly.
Are those the individuals that cover themselves in red paint? Because I've been in Namibia before. Is that the guys? Is that the tribe that cover themselves all up in red, Katie?
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
And the cleanses the skin over long due to water scarcity and protects from the hot and dry climate of the Coacoland, as well as from insect bites. Okay, they're saying that the paste that they wear on their skin helps them to protect them from insect bites and the hot and dry climate around the area. And with a population of over 50,000, Himba are a polygamous people where Himba girls are married off to male partners selected by their fathers once they attain puberty. That's not good.
They get selected again. They get selected, get cake by the dad. You're gonna marry this ugly man right here. Daddy, I don't like him. He's ugly. So what?
Now I'm imagining myself getting married to an older man.
No,
who has beards.
I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that because I was young.
I also don't
a young man.
That. So that's
I don't. I'm not with that. Get that.
It's like that is similar to choosing a career for your child.
Yes, it is. It's the same thing.
Yeah.
That you don't have any freedom in your life. Yeah. Your life has to be your life. Your life. You have the right to make the decisions concerning your life.
Yeah.
It's your life, not your parents' life.
Exactly.
It's not your great-grandparents' life. It's your life. So these life decisions have to be made by you. What's that, Kate?
Do we have any Namibian in the family?
No, we don't have.
Well, I know. I know we used to have a bunch of Namibians.
We don't have any kids.
What happens?
I'm saying we do not have any family from Namibia. We do not have any family from Namibia. But you remember Wodi Maya went to Namibia and he was interacting with these women. Do you remember?
Oh, I don't know. I don't look at Wodi Maya, so I don't know that he.
Okay. What Maya did. He was at he was in Namibia and he was looking for, I think he was looking for a wife there. So he was there interacting with these women, and he was saying they never take a shower. They never take a shower. They just cover themselves with that mud paste. So he had his own reservations about these women.
Oh man, I when I went to Namibia and seen them, I didn't know they didn't shower. They didn't smell bad to me. You're not taking it. If you're not bathing, that's a problem, Spike. You can't be not bathing. I don't know what kind of tradition.
They were trying to welcome him with sex.
Welcome him with sex. I'm good. If you're not bathing, Spike, I don't want none of your sex. If you're not bathing, Spike,
this is what they were giving Maya.
But I don't want none of your sex, Spike. If you're not bathing.
This is what they were giving Maya.
Okay, go ahead. Oh man, I don't.
No, they were giving it to Maya, and Maya was ready.
I mean, he was ready.
Let me share.
He was doing a damn. He was doing a video. I don't want no part of no sex if you're not bathing, Spikes. You keep your sex. You keep that.
Just this like is what they were doing. We can look at what
like just like you keep the spit that Kate was talking about. You keep that spit and you keep your nasty sex when you're not bathing. Go ahead.
Look at them. What I was having a fun experience.
What we read was when you come in here, if you come to the Himba village, like as he just explained, a man can give the wife to a friend, my brother, okay, yo, take care of him sexually. Is that true?
Yes.
Funka?
Yes.
Funka? A wise man once said, the illiterate of the 21st century will not be those who cannot read and write, but those who cannot learn, unlearn, and relearn. You know, I just want to know what you guys think of the Himba people.
On my end, I think
his Kenyan girlfriend didn't get mad about him doing this episode, so who am I to get mad at him? Miss Trudy, his Kenyan girlfriend, didn't get mad about him doing this episode with these women, so why would I get upset?
Yeah.
His Kenyan girlfriend didn't get upset. He said what?
Yeah, there was your friend, a visitor can come and enjoy your wife. A visitor can come and because of your hospitality, you will give them your wife. And this is what
I don't know about that. I don't know about that culture. I don't want your wife. I'm good. I don't want to spit on my face, and I don't want your wife. I'm good. I'm good.
Around them that they are feared, you know, like because of the witchcraft or whatever voodoo they take part in. So you never really get a chance to interact with them. It was always like as kids, if you see them in the street and they ask for anything of yours, don't fight them, just give it. Or else when you go home, your family member is dead or stuff like that. So we just fear them like that. It's just...
Let me understand. Who made you believe that the Himbas or witchcraft and all of that?
Our parents. It's stories most that you hear. Like it's stories you hear. So I mean, if your parent tells you like something about that, or like even not like directly your mother, but your neighbors or like your friend's mother told them that, then they'll come tell you like, it's a no, my dear, quickly cross. This Simba guy is coming in. You're like, why are you scared? No, my dear, people are gonna like, you know, like juju your family, and you know, so it's like just that we're like, oh, okay.
These African women are going against Jesus, Spikes. They're going against Jesus.
Just like the way they are giving out to, they are being kind to their visitors.
Yeah, but
yes, that is what
you be kind. That's the nature. But I don't want your wife, Kate. I'm good. I'm good.
Hey. I wonder what.
I was having a wonderful time there. I don't know how many houses he visited, but I will not speak on it.
He was saying, "Hey, Miss Trudy wasn't upset, Spikes. His Kenyan girlfriend wasn't upset because I think she was in America while he was there. She was in America because now she's in Ghana back with him now. She's in Ghana with him now, but she was here in America. She was in New York, and then she went to Arizona to see her friend.
Yeah.
And then she left Arizona and came back to Kenya for a day. Then she flew to Ghana. So she's in Ghana with him now. So it didn't bother her.
I was saying, if you need someone to send that to Namibia, you know, you can always send me to Namibia to the Himba and other different communities.
You wouldn't even do nothing, Spike. We'll send you that. You wouldn't even do nothing. I would send you guys. I would send you this to do. And when they came to Spikes is so conservative. Spikes will run away. They said, we must invite you, Spikes, into the village, and we must initiate you with one of these Namibian women. Spikes said, I don't know nothing about that. I'm God. And you would insult the whole culture, Spike. You would insult the whole culture.
Their own, and I believe it's time to unlearn, relearn, and embrace our own. I look fresh. I think so. Welcome to the Himba village, which is 40 kilometers away from Opo. I hope I'm mentioning it right. But hey, do you know the meaning of Opo? Opo means the end, from the Hero language. I mean, the people of Himba are definitely heroes, so that's the language that they speak.
They close up there to the Angolan border, Spikes. Where my people are originally from. That's not there. Because I was going up there, I was going to cross into Angola because I was on a pilgrimage to find out where did my family come from, who were taken by these no good, dirty Europeans. So I ran into them. I didn't know who the hell these people were. But go ahead, Spike. Go ahead.
The Himba people speak Herero. You remember the German genocide of the Herero people?
Yes.
Was it the 80s?
Yes.
Yeah. So these are the people who were getting a genocide by the Germans, being taken to the desert and starving in the desert. But that kind of a history. I don't know how many people still remember all that history. But
I remember that. That was a show. That was a show. That was a show Cammy had did. And remember, the Europeans are our friends. They're our friends. They came to help us, as Joby Cousin said. The Europeans came to Africa to help us by starving us and killing us and beating us and taking us into slavery and then giving us fake religions of worshiping them. They were our friends.
And giving us jobs.
Someone is asking me, you're in a tribe that does that, Katie. Okay, I'm not in a tribe that does that, but once I was in my high school studies, my daddy almost chose a career for me. Why are you laughing?
That's a career. That's not a husband, at least. I don't think Katie's got a tribe where they give Katie to strangers. Hey, here's my daughter. What are you talking about? So we got to understand some of the traditions became outlandish. We got to be honest about that.
Yeah.
Through time and space, some of the traditions are really outlandish and unacceptable. But it's still African. Not every African tradition is a good tradition. So we got to say some traditions got outlandish. They got ridiculous. Each tribe created a tradition that's outlandish. We must say it. Hey, you can't be giving your damn wife to strangers and shit, and your daughters to strangers. That's a no-no. You're now disrespecting the child. Go ahead, Katie.
Yeah. Yeah, we see that the Namibians or the Himba people, their cultures, they still upheld their cultures to date because they were not influenced by the Western people, or they were not educated.
They were told, so you got a few African individuals that refused to change their culture. Most Africans did say we're gonna believe in white Jesus, we're gonna do this. As you see, those people are loving and friendly. They are not evil, as the Europeans told you African cultures were. Those are not evil people. They're friendly and loving. They're so friendly and loving they want to give you their wife. Like, no, I'm good. That's too friendly. That's too friendly. Okay. Go ahead, Katie.
Yeah, it is so much to offer. The Himba is a semi-nomadic people. They live in big homesteads with their extended families. As I already mentioned,
now they can't be too nomadic. Now they can't be too nomadic because now they got borders. Now you got from right there. They're right there because I went there. I know they're in northern Namibia, right up there by Angola. My people were taken into slavery from Angola, Congo region. So now they can't just travel across the border. They don't got no damn passport. when the ancestors used to walk back and forth, what you would call Angola, they would just walk back and forth. Now they can't. They say, hey, you got a passport.
Why are you going without a passport?
Exactly.
Yeah, they have to settle in a certain...
Exactly. Where you going without a passport? You can't come in this country. Where my ancestors used to just come across like this all the time. Well, that's changed. No more. Since the white people came in, they put up borders, and now you gotta use a passport to get your ass over here. Like, okay, that's not right. Yeah, but it's the law now. It's like Tanzania and Kenya. There are no borders between no Tanzania and Kenya. Well, you got Maasai in Tanzania and you got Maasai in Kenya. Because people used to walk back and forth.
And the Himba people are polygamous, and every man has an average of 2 wives. So I believe that each wife is built her own hut with their children. And the Himba inhibits the Kunene. Yeah. And also known the Kwaland in the northwestern Namibia.
You can't have 2 women in the same hut.
They'll kill each other.
They kill each other.
There's a saying in our language that says two women are poisonous. Okay, two women living together can be poisonous.
Because every woman wants to be the queen of the house. Every woman wants to be the queen of the house. So
they'll fight and they'll kill each other.
Hey, if Kenya, see, let's look at the hypocrisy, right? In the Christian religion, which was given to the African, you're only supposed to have one wife. Mm-hmm. But Jomo Kenyatta, considered the father of the nation, had like what, five different wives.
According to the religion, you're not supposed to be polygamous.
Exactly. You're not. It's against the guy. It's against white Jesus. So why did Jomo Kenyatta have like? Ask Spike. Hey Spike, how many wives did Jomo Kenyatta have? Did he have like 5 wives? And his last wife was a white woman?
3.
Was it 3?
3. Yeah, 3 wives.
He was against Jesus, Spike. He was against Jesus.
That was polygamy as a whole.
I can see someone is saying that
you heard Jomo Kenyatta say, "Fuck Jesus, I'm gonna get these women."
Okay, Samuel, have yourself a good day. Yeah, and stay well. Okay, be safe. Namibians, we were talking about the Himba of the Namibia, and we said that they live in Coaco land, or it's also known as Kunene. But this is a remote corner of the country.
It is.
Is it true, kid?
It is. Yes.
It is a remote area. This region is relatively unexplored and will appeal to the more adventurous travelers.
It is, Katie. It's got. And I was trying to go back and trace my ancestors' roots from Angola. Like I said, I came across some of these people. Not all of them live out in the. Not all of them have just like Kenya. Not all of them live out in the village, Kate. A lot of them are modernized. A lot of them say, forget that village shit and go into the city and become modern. So a lot of them have become modern. So a lot of ones I met, they drive cars, they live in houses. They don't live out there in the village, Kate. So a lot of them don't live that life anymore.
Also here you'll not find that too many villages. Also in Kenya, you'll not find so many villages. People evolved. You'll not find those manyatas anymore.
Exactly. So so a lot of them have evolved. Exactly right. You're exactly right. So that's not like that. Even though you're showing that in Modi Maya winter, that's not the norm. Namibia is very modern. Let me make this absolutely clear, Katie. Namibia is very modern. There's not people walking around looking like that. Africans are not walking around looking like that. That's rare. That's rare. Okay, that's a rarity, Katie. That's a rare. Namibia is very modern.
It is.
Okay. I just want to make that clear.
Okay, let's
Namibia
head on
is very modern. Go ahead, Kate.
Let's move on to the Samburu culture. We said that the Samburu people are mostly found in Kenya, the northwestern parts of Kenya.
Right.
Those are the dry parts.
So at the end of the northwestern part of Kenya, are they up by the Sudanese? Well, I guess you call it South Sudan. Are they up there on the region close to South Sudan, Katie? Or are they close to Ethiopia?
Sorry?
Are those people closer to the Sudanese border? Or are they up by the Ethiopian border?
They are okay,
Ethiopian border.
Around the Ethiopian border, and also you'll find some of these people in Tanzania.
Okay.
But yeah, the Samburu usually dwell in groups of 5 to 10, and traditionally, Samburu men look after their cattle, and they are also responsible for overall safety of the tribe. So the men will always stay outside at night to guard their families. Samburu women are responsible.
Well, they gotta sleep out. They gotta sleep outside
like
on the ground. They don't get to come in the house. What the hell's going on?
Yeah, they stand outside with their long sticks to guard the family.
All right, but when do they sleep, Kate? When do they sleep?
Maybe they guard for a few hours, then they sleep. When maybe the morning, it's almost a few hours to morning time.
Okay, all right.
But the Samburu culture, the Samburu people, you'll always hear them fighting every time. Here in Kenya, they are involved in so many fights with the Maasai.
Oh man, that's terrible. Why, Katie?
Because
Why
of
they always
the
fighting
cattle raiding.
Well, okay, so are they stealing each other's? Are they stealing each other's cattle? Is that what's going on? Yeah. The Maasai and the Samburu are stealing each other's cattle? Is that what's going on?
Yeah. Yeah, and okay, the Samburu live. Okay, they are closely. Yeah, and they always fight because they are closely to the Maasai tribe who also live in Kenya, and they choose of other tribes like.
Katie, I bet if we went further back in time, that they were one tribe. Somebody had an argument and said, fuck it, I'm going to create my own. I bet if we able to research them back, they were once one tribe. I would bet my life that they were one tribe.
Yeah.
The further we went back.
One tribe, but they argue they are not. They argue that they are not Maasai, so they keep fighting. They keep raiding cattle from one tribe to another. So you'll.
Yeah.
Mostly here in Kenya, you'll hear so many fights. The Samburu people.
Wow.
And we also have the people of Zulu, the Zulu, who especially they are especially from rural areas in South Africa. Yeah, South Africa, and they are known for their weaving, craft making, pottery, and beadwork.
But the Zulu,
you know the Zulu.
The Zulu, the Zulu come from Kemet, Katie, which you call Egypt today. The Zulu came from Kemet, and what you got as they went south, because Africa was being invaded by white people, and we started losing wars, and so they start walking further and further south. So they ended up in South Africa. They're not from South Africa. They're from Kemet. They're from the Sudan, Kemet region, which you call Egypt and Sudan today. They're from which back then it was called Nubia and Kemet. Nubia meaning black gold. So thousands of years ago, Nubia is now named Sudan. That's where the Zulu come from Kemet, which is called Egypt today. They're from Kem, meaning land of the blacks. Kemet, Kemet. That's the real name of Egypt.
Kemet.
It's called Kemet.
Okay.
Let's look this up real quick. Let's look this up real quick. Before we get off here, let's go to the definition. Let's go to Google. Let's say, what is the definition of Kemet? Because we're going to learn something today. We're going to learn something new that's part of your African history. This is your lineage, Katie. Say, what is the definition of Kemet? They're in your Bible, Katie. Kemet is in your Bible. Why don't you know that?
I've not heard of that. I was never taught about that.
Of course not, because that's when you still ruled the world. Those are called your Hamites. You talking about your Neolithic Hamites and whatever you would call that stuff. So, have you found it? Let's say, what is the definition of Kemet? Kemet.
Okay, I'm trying to share my screen.
Okay.
Okay,
I'm listening.
Okay, it is the. I'm sharing my screen. Can you see it?
Okay. Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I see it.
It's the Egyptian hieroglyph for black in
yeah, so it's black. So it's black. So it's that's what Egypt was called. So that means Egypt was black. So I'm teaching you history. That means Egypt was full of black people, started by black people, and that was the name of the country. But today you got white people there. And those are invaders. Those are not the original people of Kemet that you see up there today. Those are invaders, Kate.
Okay, I didn't know about that.
See, but now you do. Now you do, right there.
Yeah, now I do. Thank you, Keith, for sharing the knowledge.
You do. So when you look, when you see those pyramids and all that great stuff in Egypt, no, that was your ancestors that created all that. Not those people there today, Katie. Those were your ancestors that built those big pyramids you see in Egypt. Those were people called Kemetians, Africans, who now would be called Maasai and Zulu. They created all that stuff you see in Egypt. That was an African country.
Okay, Kid, the time is really running out, and
tell Spikes to meet me in the test. Tell Spikes, it's time to end the show. I know, Kate. Tell Spikes to meet me in the test. Tell Spikes to meet me in the testing. All right,
okay.
He's listening. Okay, well, he's listening. Okay, Katie. Go ahead.
Before we leave, I want to list some of these importances of African culture, and we have oral tradition. It is an important African culture as it ensures passage of cultural practices from one generation to another.
It does.
Like the way you passed some knowledge to me about the Kemet.
But that's your history. They took that away from you and told you that was evil from your Bible. You don't know that, but you're about to find out that your Bible is a bastardized copy of your African spirituality, Kate. It's a lie. And it came out of what you call Kemet. It came from Kemet, Kate. It came from that very place called Kemet.
Yeah, and listening is an equally important skill which has been perfected by the traditional oral practices. Numerous songs and dances have been transmitted by the word of mouth.
Yes, it has. And the word of mouth is that your bucket hat came from Kemet, Katie.
Okay, guys, thank you for those who joined us today. I really appreciate for your time. Samuel, thank you, even though you left us. Thank you in absentia. Also, the other much love to your family, and thank you, Kid, for this for giving us this opportunity to enlighten Africans about their African ways of about their African history and everything.
We're bringing you back your African pride. We're bringing you back your African pride, and then understand that you would never dumb, backward people. These are lies taught by Europeans. You come from a great lineage of people, African people. You're a great people. So much love.
Yeah, African are great people. And for now,
Yeah.
I'll be saying Kwaheri. See you on Monday. Enjoy your weekend. And
it's Friday, Katie. It's Friday.
Friday.